Bridget Strawbridge has had an idea. She's bought herself a double-decker bus that's going to become an environmental one-stop shop to demonstrate how sustainable living, energy saving, water conservation and recycling can be achieved by every one of us. Welcome aboard the Big Green Bus. To help spread her message of sustainable living, Bridget heads to Swindon to collect her bus. But the journey home is not without incident.
It's all gone in.
Andy and the volunteers set to work stripping the bus. And what better place to find useful bits and bobs to recycle than an aeroplane graveyard?
It's real Thunderbirds, isn't it?
Hey, a good rocking chair, this.
And there are some important interior design questions that need to be answered.
One of the most important things is that this flooring is hard wearing because we're going to get a lot of traffic.
A rainy day in January, and Bridget has come to Swindon to collect her new vehicle.
And there it is, your new bus.
Wow. It's my bus. Oh my goodness. This is my bus. I've bought it with a project in mind. I want to turn this into a one-stop eco-information shop, and my main aims are to try and show people that being more sustainable can be fun, it can be easy, it doesn't have to be expensive, and everyone can do it, everyone can find something to do.
At a top speed of 38 miles an hour, the Leyland Fleet Line will take around 3 hours to get to Herefordshire, where it's to be refitted. Provided they don't get lost, of course.
So from Leominster, take the A44. Yeah, and then we'll see which side of the road is the village shop on.
And driving a double-decker down quiet country roads has its own hazards.
It's all gone in.
No, I pushed it all out to stop it falling on people.
Wow.
One corner broke out, and if you just leave it in there, it will drop out, so you smash it all
That
out.
was the tree.
That was the tree.
Because I was behind you and loads of branches fell on me and I thought that's the first tree.
And it was.
To manage the refit, Bridget has enlisted the help of her friend Andy, who used to build film sets and now specialises in designing and equipping vehicles. Having built everything from siege towers to windmills, Andy has already mapped out a plan for the bus.
Yeah, can you see this is my work schedule, bus and zip. You know, ideas come and go. We've got to thrash it out and spend some time on the bus and decide, really put down all our ideas and decide what we can whittle it down to, because there is limited space in here.
I launched the concept for this whole project at the Big Green Gathering back in August, I think, last year. Yeah. So I had a big marquee, and all the things that I want to do here, apart from showing DVDs, I had sections all over the marquee showing people these things that they could do and having information sheets for them to take away, things made out of recycled stuff. And I was there for 5 days, and Andy came into the tent, and I think you were working in the permaculture
That's right, yeah.
area or something.
Yeah.
So I was telling him about the project, and he happens to live not far from where I am, so he said, well look, if you need someone nearer the time, drop me a line.
I was only joking.
Now that the refit of the bus has begun, it is essential for Bridget that as much as possible, everything that goes onto the bus is recycled, reused, or comes from sustainable sources. So Andy has brought her to a scrapyard in Hampshire to see what they can find.
Oh, amazing.
But this is no ordinary scrapyard.
It's an aeroplane graveyard. We've come to see Mark, and he's just gone off to get something done at the bank or something, but he said we're allowed to have a look around whilst he's gone, so.
So we're going to load the trailer up whilst he's out the yard.
Aeroplane fixtures and fittings need to be small and light, perfect for the bus.
No smoking inside toilet.
Anyone in there?
There is a sink. We need a sink.
We need a sink.
Majority of the airlines will actually sell their aircraft to parts companies, and the parts companies will then buy them. We go in on behalf of the parts companies and then remove the parts that they want, and then we buy the aircraft from the parts companies to continue to dismantle and recycle as much as we can.
Are we going to have enough room for these and the seats in your trailer?
Oh, definitely. I've got the whole of the back of the Land Cruiser's empty.
You
so-
sure?
And roof rack, so keep going.
They've taken away some trolleys, some sidewall panels, all from Cyprus Airways A310. They've got some seats as well from a 747, XBA 747. They've got the covers from the seat backs, which I believe Bridget is going to turn into some unique handbag.
With all their booty loaded, it's time to head home.